word that I uploaded. Okay, so earlier I uploaded the fact that the Father was highlighting Friday the 13th. Okay, so like I said, there's going to be attacks and things like that that's going to be planned next week. What I didn't notice until after the fact that the Lord continued to pour out to me and give me revelation is that what is the very next day after this year's Friday the 13th? Valentine's Day. Okay. So the 13th is just a planned attack or a pre-attack for a pre-planned attack on Valentine's Day. Okay. So he had been showing me Valentine's Day roses, flowers. I just got confirmation sent to my phone not even 2 minutes ago that a message came to my phone and it said my Valentine. And then after that, I got another message that said 14th. There's going to be they're trying to hijack these witches and warlocks. Now, remember when I was telling you guys about Friday the 13th and that the show that I was watching said that the witch was selling spells. The thing that was highlighted to me the most was love spells, okay? The Lord was highlighting love spells. Well, what is Valentine's Day all about? Love, okay? Like not our pagan out, but that's what that holiday centers around, so-called love, okay? So the Lord is saying that these witches and warlocks, these counterfeits, are trying to hijack Valentine's Day, okay? Valentine's Day is the 14th, which is right after the 13th, which is when all of these wicked agendas are going to take place, okay? And what do I mean by hijack? I have been getting words from the Lord for like the past 3 or 4 days that there's going to be breakthrough and reconciliation that is taking place on Valentine's Day, okay? Whether this be spouses and family members or whoever that you're waiting to returning with apologies, whether that be the spouses returning to take you on dates or to enter into a commitment, whatever it is, guys, there's some type of breakthrough that's taking place on Valentine's Day. These witches, these warlocks, these counterfeits are going to try to go to these psychics, these so-called tarot readers, these people that practice divination, and they're going to try to purchase spells, specifically love spells, with the purpose of derailing these reconciliations. Hi, Maria. Okay, so the Lord is saying, be on guard. And this is tied to the previous word that I just uploaded about remaining blameless, okay? Because those are you who are standing for your spouses. This could even be against you guys. This doesn't even have to be against the spouses, because if a counterfeit can go to whoever to get these love spells done, this could even be you guys running into somebody. You could be in the store one day and have a counterfeit come up to you and be like, hey, how are you doing? What you doing? You doing something this week? Hey, Annalisa, you doing something this week? You want to go out? You want to this? Now, what happens is if they can get you to take your eyes off the prize, which means your spouse, if they can get you to step out of alignment, take you out to eat, get you on phone calls, get you on dates, then you're no longer standing for that spouse. Your attention is no longer on that spouse. Well, what happens? That opens up them to their counterfeit. That allows this counterfeit to be able to come in with love spells and love bombing them and do all of these things. Another thing that the Lord is highlighting. Now, remember earlier when I released the previous word, I said that the Father is highlighting food. These can be, they can curse food items and different items to try to give it to you guys, to have you guys come into agreement with different covenants, contracts, and all of that stuff, okay? Now, like I said, what I didn't realize at the time until I got further revelation is that what's the next day? Valentine's Day. Well, what happens on Valentine's Day, guys? People give out cards, people give out candy, they give out edible arrangements, they giving out stuffed animals, okay? Be very careful and very discerning about who you're taking stuff from. Because on this day, guys, this is a day where people are able to fly under the radar as far as giving you different gifts and different food items. And this could even be at your job. You know, a lot of jobs have potlucks and different stuff, and you guys exchange gifts, and they have secret this and secret that. Be aware, guys, okay? Be aware of people that are spinning the block at this time. What do I mean by that? Be aware of old relationships or old counterfeits that are coming back. Be aware of people that's trying to come back and be like, oh, I just want to make up. I want to extend an olive branch and I want to give you this gift or I want to give you that gift. And something just popped on my phone right now to say drugs, love. Be very careful this Valentine's Day, guys. Okay, the enemy is seeking who he can still kill and destroy. And like I said, breakthrough is on the way for some of you guys. And this Valentine's Day, they're going to be trying to use these chocolates and these cards and different items on Valentine's Day to try to get you guys to come in agreement with stuff. And like I said, there are people out there who are gearing up to purchase these love spells and these different things to come against you guys. Okay, so watch who you're entertaining. Watch who you're entertaining. Bless you too, Jonathan. Watch who you're entertaining, who you taking stuff from. Stay in prayer and stay covered. And that goes with what I said the in the previous message, a curse without a cause, okay? When I said that in the dream that the enemy was looking to accuse. There is breakthrough coming, and these love spells and different things that they are trying to get ready to do cannot land if you don't give it an opportunity, okay? Stay prayed up, guys. One, you do not want to miss the blessing that's coming for you. You do not want to miss this reconciliation. But these counterfeits are not going to make it easy, okay? They're not going to make it easy for you to come into union with your spouse, and it's closer than you think. And the Lord, like I said, is highlighting this Valentine's Day. I keep getting confirmation after confirmation, and then he highlighted the 13th, and the very next day is Valentine's Day. That is not a coincidence. If it ain't your spouse, if it ain't somebody, one that you immediately trusted, if it ain't your kids saying, hey, mom, I made you a card. If you got a man trying to come up to you giving you something, if you got people at work trying to come up and give you gifts, just be discerning, guys, of who you are taking gifts from. Because you can be unknowingly entering into some kind of contract, covenant, or oath by accepting these different gifts from people. Okay, and they are going to try to impart spells and different things on these gifts to have you unknowingly come into contact with different things and different covenants and different agreements. Okay, guys, so just be aware, have your ears, your eyes open. Just pray for discernment, pray for clarity. Okay, pray for God to just to show you who you, the wolves in sheep clothing, the people that you can trust, who you need to be associating with versus who you're not supposed to be associating with. And one surefire way to eliminate all that, tell God to remove anybody from your life who is not supposed to be there. Lord, anybody who is not supposed to be in my life, remove them. Anybody you have for me, add them to me. And just stay in prayer. Pray for yourself, pray for your brothers and sisters, but be very aware this 13th and this 14th, guys, because it's going to be an uptick of supernatural activity as far as divination and spells and different things that these witches and warlocks are going to be trying to do on this particular holiday, okay? Like I said, I had to come give you guys this part two because I didn't even realize that the 14th was the very next day, but something big is getting ready to come and the enemy does not want it to come through. So stay in position, stay in prayer. This is an important time, and you guys do not want to be caught slipping, and you do not want to be out of alignment. You don't want to be entertaining the wrong people. And for you, those of you guys who have kingdom spouses and you are already in a spiritual marriage, not only with God but with your spouse, do not entertain these counterfeits. Okay? All right, guys, be blessed. Okay? Pray for one another.